it's really, really hard. Like, the requirements to get monetized are very difficult, and I don't see myself getting them just the right way. Because what you need, if you do it on your own, if you do it by yourself, you need 25 million views in 1 month. 25 million views, okay? And you also need 50,000 followers. That's a lot of stuff, right? So I knew one agency and they only take 10%. So if they get you monetized, they take a fee of 10% of all your earnings, which I was like, okay with, that's fine. But they didn't get me in yet. They said that I have to wait until later. So then my other friend took a deal for 40%. And I said, I don't want to give away 40%. That's a lot of your earnings. TikTok takes 50%. I love TikTok Shop. But that's still, it's already like a lot, you know? Thank you, Johnny. So I didn't want to go for 40%. So then I was like waiting it out. Someone else just offered me 20%. I don't like it. So I said no. I said I really want to wait for the 10%. They said they could do a deal where it's 5 years at 20, and then after that, it's a 10% contract. And I don't know if I should take it or not. I don't know what to do. Do I say yes? Help me, help me. On the one hand, I would monetize sooner if I take it. On the other hand, I don't really know how much, like 20%, like if it's gonna, I don't know. Like, do I try to wait it out and then get the 10% the other way? Or do I take 5 years of 20%? That I don't know. Jihan, thank you for the heart me. I'm trying to decide. You think Snapchat will be gone? I don't think so. I also don't know how much I would be earning off of Snapchat, because maybe 20% wouldn't even be a problem. Maybe it's like worth it. Thank you so much. I got them last year from Victoria's Secret. But yeah, they're very cozy. You have news. What is the news? Good evening, Ami. Thank you, Ulysses. Thank you, Johan. I just don't know the answer, JG. Obviously, the ideal world, I only have 10% taken. I don't think so, Ali, because I talked to somebody that works at TikTok. Yeah, Camille, it's by views. I talked to someone that worked at TikTok, and they said that they're essentially still hiring people like normal. Everything's still happening, so I think it's going to be fine. Oh, match point. The question is, I really like Elf, Maria. So the question is match point. Essentially, to get monetized on Snapchat, you need 25 million views and 50,000 followers. I've only hit 1 million views, which is a lot less. So I don't think I'd be able to get it on my own. Now, there are agencies that can get you monetized without hitting the requirements, but they take a percentage. The one that I was looking at only takes 10%, which is what I wanted. But they are making me wait. They're waiting to do another round of getting people in. Someone else offered like 40%. Someone else offered me 50%. I said, that's crazy. I'm not doing it. But then someone reached out and they offered 20%. I said, that's too high. They said, well, yeah, but they're not... I would have to wait for them. Indefinitely. Like, I don't know when they'd be able to get me in. But this other agency said 20% for 5 years. I said 20% is too high. They said they do 5 years, 20%, and then 5 years, 10%. I mean, after that, 10% permanently. That's a good point, Craig. I do have friends that are monetized on Snapchat. D Honeybee, thank you for the heart me. I do have friends. I can ask them how much they make. But they were complaining and they only take 10%. Like, all the people I know have the 10% deal. Alexander, thank you. I know one guy, he signed up for the 40%, which I was like, that's crazy. I would never. Because you're not, like, they just monetize you. You're still doing all the work. You're still doing all the uploading, posting, like making content. So why would you take 40%? Like, what are you doing to get 40% of what I make? Yeah, see, match point, it's gonna take too long. Regardless, I'm gonna do it the other way. I'm just gonna do it with somebody else getting me in. So it's either wait to get the 10% deal, which is better, or do it immediately now and then do the 20%. Yeah, I'm not trying to do the other way, match point. To get the 25 million views, no thank you. I get like 1 million views in a month. I don't want to try to have to upload that much content to get my views that high. That's too much sauce. Hi. Thank you. Thank you, Creepy. Wary, thank you for the heart me. Either way, I'm just gonna give a percentage to somebody to get me in faster. But also, I don't know how much I would make with the views that I get. Thank you, P.O. Box. Thank you, Wary. We don't know. So many decisions. Oh, good luck, Ulysses. Awesome. They won't match it. So I told them about the other agency that's offering me 10%, and the counter offer they gave me is 5 years at 20%, and then after that they'll go down to 10%. But they're not gonna match right now. They won't do that. Thank you, Atik, I appreciate that. Which, I mean, it's nice that they at least said after 5 years they'll do it, but I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I'm so tired of the high percentages everywhere it takes. TikTok takes 50%. 50%. That's a lot of percent. Where is like a place that's not taking such a high amount? Listen, I'm on Instagram, buddy. I mean, I'm on TikTok. That's where I am, fish. Deal with it. TikTok does, Nick. That they do. That they do. But I had my first TikTok video make $100, so that was really cool. It's just 1 minute clip, and that was exciting for me. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, true story. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure it out, match point. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna email back a counter offer and say 3 years instead of 5. And then if they take that, then I'll just go with it. At this point, I'm making $0 and 0 cents. So I feel like it would be the better idea. P.O. Box, thank you for the heart me. I'll give them a counter offer. I'll see if they take it. No, for every galaxy they get $5, I get $5.